Yo, yo, good morning, my brothers. How you all doing? I'm D, as I'm sure you know already, and this be the Future Fathers FF podcast. Yes. I hope you're all doing well, because I am. Give me just a second. Yep. How you doing, my brothers? Been good? Work been okay? The youths alright? Good. I hope everything's okay at home. Like, I've been good at work. Work's been alright. It's been a bit not hectic, not stressful. I've just had full days at work. I've had very full days at work. So I'm happy. I hope you're happy. I hope work's treating you all right. Hope the missus is okay. Hope the youths is all right. And I also hope you didn't have to beat nobody this week. Tell him, my brothers. Tell him. Yeah. So, my guys, as I'm sure you can tell, there was quite a bit that I had to say on this subject. And after finishing the last episode, I went inside, sat down for a bit. Me and the missus watched some. I don't even remember what we. Oh, we was watching YouTube, and I was just thinking about things that I'd said, running over a couple other ideas and whatnot. And I got up this morning and I was like, it's a nice day. It's a nice bright Friday. You know, everybody should be up. Everybody should be happy. Everybody should be okay. And the smaller you, or should I say my youngest, he didn't want to get up and go to college. So he's still getting dressed. He's still getting ready because it's early morning time. I just decided to come in here and do a thing because I was like, do you know what? I need to make sure my OBS is running all right. Yeah. I need to make sure and run my last test. So, bros, I gone outside this morning. Well, I've gone from the flat into where I am, and there's some little boys outside with their mum, and the little boys are doing boys things. One little youth's playing with a traffic cone, picking it up and trying it on the floor, and his brother's trying to shoot his other brother, or trying to wet him up, should I say, with a water gun. Little boys doing little boy stuff, and then you've got the older brother. I'm not even joking. There's like 7, 8 youths in this family. Yeah. Then you got the older brother, who I reckon he's like the eldest out of all of them. He, he's got to be the oldest. He's taking them to school. The rest of them, all the little ones, taking on responsibility. Now, I've seen mum a little bit often. I haven't seen dad that often. I've seen the dad maybe 3 or 4 times. They live downstairs on the ground floor in another block. They've been there for maybe a year and a half or so, maybe even a little less than that. So you can imagine not seeing the dad too often and seeing the mum quite often. I'm like, well, how does like how's the dynamic? And then I saw dad this morning, and dad's talking to the eldest one, and I can see him. He's got his hand on his shoulder, and he's like, he's talking, and you know, like going through the motions. You're explaining something, and the youth turned around, pulled his brothers and sisters, and started walking off. He come back a couple of minutes ago because I heard bare noise outside. I was like, "Rah, what's that?" Jumped up to go and see where it is. It's just some people outside making up noise, as people do. It's Friday morning. I don't understand why they're making up so much noise, but that's what they're doing. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. You're doing your thing. And then I see the youth come walking back with the shopping, and I'm like, yes. So dad was explaining to you what was needed for the house, probably. I do not know. Maybe he was given the instruction to go shop before he left the house. That could have happened. And hold on a sec. Uh, yep. Yeah. All right, dude. See you later. See, he's been responsible. Now he's going to college. So yeah, it just made me say, well, there's the responsibility. We just fix up my thing.
Few inches later. Day 2.
Yeah, there's the level of responsibility. That's what we're training our young boys to be. Hold on just a second. One sec. Sorry. I couldn't leave him out. I couldn't leave him out. Every time he leaves the house, me and him always over the balcony, so I wasn't going to leave him to just walk downstairs and not do that today because I was recording. Anyway, so I'm seeing the level of responsibility in the youth, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I don't know when you was given the instruction. I don't know when you was given the funding to go and buy the shopping, but you went and bought it anyway. Probably because you had to. But just seeing that after sitting and talking to you yesterday about us as men, teaching our sons to be men, to grow up and be responsible and be productive and be valued. My brother, I can't tell you how that mum felt because now she don't have to leave the house and go and get the shopping. Everything's there that she needs. If she wants to leave the house now, she can go and do whatever she wants. She can literally go and do whatever she wants because she ain't got to worry about buying food. She ain't got to worry about carrying it home. These are the things that we try to install in our boys to help them become men, especially for their own families. Especially for their own families. Because ultimately, or should I say eventually, we want them to have their own children and grow into their own people. We want them to grow into their own people. Yeah? How can we possibly expect that to happen if we do not give them the tools to do that? Or if we're giving them the tools, we're making the tools blunt. That don't make sense. They can't do a job proper. They can't make things work properly. You can possibly make them work, but they're not going to work as well. I work with tools every single day. But I understand if your tools ain't working properly, your job can't get done to the best of your ability because there is something holding you back. Now, to take that analogy of tools, I just bought myself a new drill bit set for work. I know once I get them brand new drill bits, certain jobs are just gonna fly because I've got the tools. I have the skills already. Now I'm gaining the tools. This is what we need to do with our children. The skills for living they learn. The tools that they use to live are what we give them. It's what we help them out with. So when you're sitting down and you're thinking to yourself, am I doing the right job? Am I doing the right job? That right there alone should show you that you're at least doing something great. Because as I've stated before on a number of occasions, looking at yourself and questioning what you're doing as a parent in teaching your sons, in particular, children across the board, yeah, but sons in particular, when you're able to question yourself as a dad, as a father, as a man, on what you're doing with your sons, believe me, it's beneficial and it will help. Because it's a trait that they will pick up on. Whether you understand it, whether you see it or not, they will pick up on it. And they will develop those certain skills themselves. My son, give thanks to the Most High. Yeah? My eldest is learning in a fashion that I didn't know he would be able to. He's learning in a capacity that I didn't think was possible. And the only reason I say that is because he's somebody that he likes to be outside. But when he was younger, he was not as ready to be around people. He was not as willing to be around people. He didn't mind being around people. But now just to see him growing as a man, to see him take on responsibility as a man, to see him working through life as a man. Believe me, I am telling you, I'm proud of my son. I am so proud of him because there's things that he's come across in life that I know about that could have set him back. There's other things that I don't know about that maybe could have set him back. But ultimately, the position he is in now and what he's doing, I can only give thanks for. Yes, I may have had a hand in that. Yes, his mum may have had a, well, we definitely did have a hand in that. But when it comes to now in his life, at this point in his life, dudes, I'm telling you, just seeing the young man flourish is absolutely beautiful. So, to add to what has already been said, are we raising boys to be men? Yes, we are. I am. I know some of you man are. Definitely. 100%. That's what we want. Some people may be a little bit confused on how they feel when what they see their children doing, and you know, we live in the 21st century where things are a bit confusing right now, but we are here to guide them. We are supposed to be here to guide them. I know I'm here to guide my youth. I'm obligated to because they didn't ask me to be here. I brought them into existence. So I'm responsible for them. I took on that responsibility wholeheartedly. I don't know if they will, but I expect at some point they may do exactly the same. Just a second. Oi, oi, talking about picking up responsibility. Imagine that. You just saw him leave the house. Yeah. You brothers just see him leave the house. Yeah. We both suffer from hay fever. Yeah. Me and my son. We both suffer from hay fever real bad. He ran out of tablets. What has he done? Taken it upon himself to buy not one, but 2 boxes of tablets. So there's an extra box left inside the house. He's taking them, or he's taking them with him to college now, and then he's going to bring them back and leave them in the house. Now, I didn't tell him to do that. I wasn't outside long enough. You didn't see me go outside long enough for me to say, "Yo, brother, remember you buy to buy hay fever tablets." Well, actually, I could have, but I didn't. I didn't. You would have heard me anyway. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure you would have heard me. But that level of responsibility there for yourself, and just learning that and knowing, right, you know what? Okay, I need to do this. That is what I am hoping my son carries on and takes into the rest of his life. That level of responsibility there, just knowing, okay, do you know what? This needs to be done. I need to do it. I'm doing it. It's done. Okay. My brothers, do you know what? I'm so happy right now. I'm going to go to work fully gassed because I got to record for you, man. Yeah. Which I feel dope about. I added a little bit more content to the video, which I'm super happy about. And not only that, as I told you, I was running my last test. This was my last test. I can grin some big teeth now. I'm happy with the results of the test. Yeah. My brothers, I'm happy I got to bring you something this morning that you could actually see. Yeah, you actually see it for the phone's ringing. I'm not stopping recording. Even said to me, "You still recording?" It's like, yeah, I am. Brothers, we're teaching them to be men. Our sons need to grow into responsible human beings. Yeah? Responsible, productive, and reliable. I hope you're trying to do the same. My brothers, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, or a pound, or whatever you want. Yeah, I'm going to keep it straight with you. Yeah? You already know about the promotion, so let's get it done. Podcast is available on all major platforms: Anchor.fm, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and Spotify. You can also catch us, my brother included, on Instagram at future_fathersFF or Say Nay Official. Or should I say and Say Nay Official? My bros, we will be going live on YouTube within the next couple of weeks. Yes, you heard it here first. Please, please, please like, share, subscribe, follow, do the flicky button. That's the post notifications. So when we go live, you can actually join the show. My brothers, I've been D. This is the Future Fathers FF podcast. I beg you, please do stay well and stay blessed.